Hey everybody, it's SaskiaSketches, and today I've got to talk about something very serious. Mainly COPPA and the new changes coming to YouTube in 2020. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of COPPA and the $170 million fine that YouTube received from the FTC. But just in case, I'll still go over it briefly. And if you want some more information, I've got some channels and videos linked below that have explained everything much better than I can. So if you're interested in it, or if you're a creator yourself, I definitely recommend you go watch those videos. Now, first of all, what is COPPA? COPPA stands for Children's Online Privacy Protection Policy, and it was a law put into Congress in America in 1998 to protect children online. So that basically means that websites are not allowed to collect data on children younger than 13. So the idea behind that is that children are incapable in distinguishing between ads and actual content. So it's unfair to advertise to children in such a way. Now, I am definitely for that. I mean, protecting children's, online activity is really important. But the problem starts with the new changes that YouTube is going to implement from January 1st, 2020 to comply with COPPA. Because in and of itself, YouTube is a PG-13 website, because you have to be 13 or older to get an account. But children are still using YouTube because they can go on their parents' account, or they can lie about their age, that kind of stuff. The point is, they are still on YouTube, and the FTC is not pleased about that, and that is why YouTube received such a huge fine. Also because YouTube was aware that children, gravitate towards their website, and didn't do anything about it to comply with COPPA. So in addition to this $170 million fine that YouTube has to pay, they also have to make changes to the platform to ensure that they comply with COPPA in the future. And here is where the trouble starts. Starting January 2020, you are required to mark every video that you post to YouTube as made for kids or not made for kids. Now, if you mark your videos as made for children, you actually lose your targeted ads if you're monetized. So that means you lose 60 to 90% of your ad revenue, and some say it's even 80 to 90%. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if it was only that, because I am not monetized, I don't get any ad revenue at all. But the thing is that is not just it. You're also losing comment sections, and some people even say that your videos will not even get promoted by YouTube anymore. And that makes it incredibly difficult to succeed on YouTube as a kids channel, which I hope everybody agrees with this, but I am not a children's channel. My channel is not meant for children. But here comes the tricky part. If I mark my videos as not made for children, and the FTC decides that it was indeed made for children, or at least appealing to children, I can get fined as well. I can get up to $42,000 fine per video that is incorrectly marked as not for children when it is in fact made for children. But it's so strange because my videos are not meant for children. Here's the thing, I may be family friendly because I don't swear, I don't draw any NSFW stuff, you can't say that my videos are not child friendly, but it doesn't mean that they are meant for children. There's a huge difference in that, because I am an adult and I know I like to watch family friendly stuff. I don't like to watch any NSFW artworks get created, or, you know, anything like that. I don't like gore, I don't like swearing as much. I can't be the only one who thinks that way. I can't be the only one who is a bit sensitive towards those things. But let me take a step back and explain why COPPA would, why these new changes to YouTube would threaten the future of my channel, and why I am, you know, I guess I could get a fine. That's because the way that child content is defined is very, very, I guess, it's not very explicit. So there's a strange grey area in which my videos and many other content falls into. So here's a quote from YouTube. "In the coming months, here is what's changing. You will be required to tell us if your content is made for kids. In addition, we'll use machine learning to help us identify videos that clearly target young audiences. At a high level, content that is made for kids has an emphasis on children or children's characters, popular children's programming or animated characters, play acting or stories using children's toys, child protagonists engaging in common natural play patterns such as play acting and or imaginative play, and popular children's songs, stories or poems." Now, it's easy to think that my content doesn't really fall into those categories, but look again. Stories, animated characters. I mean, I like to draw Pokemon from time to time. Does that make me a kids channel? My avatar could be interpreted as a cartoon character meant for children, especially by an AI who doesn't really know any better. So my channel, like many other channels, falls into this weird grey area where I guess my and their content isn't specifically made for kids, but could still appeal to children because of, I don't know, bright colours in the thumbnail, characters, you know, think of the Odd Ones Out, or Jaden Animations, or I guess Game Theory and Film Theory, and all that kind of stuff. It's very difficult to distinguish between what is made for children and what is made for everyone. And that is exactly why this could have detrimental effects on not only my channel, but on many other YouTube channels that are much bigger than me, and many people who, you know, actually have to have this ad revenue because it's their livelihood, it's where they get their money from. So all of this, at least to me, seems incredibly unfair because, you know, children aren't the only ones who like watching Pokemon. Children aren't the only ones who like watching Minecraft, that kind of stuff, you know, but especially like children content that is falsely identified as kids content when it's not. That's just because I mean, I don't want to lose my channel. I really, really love my channel, and I love making YouTube videos, and it's been such a blast ever since I started making YouTube videos back in, I guess, last year, January. I don't want to lose this. I want to keep making YouTube videos, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my videos as not meant for children, and I guess maybe I will have a a disclaimer at the beginning of my videos, like, this is not meant for children. I find it absolutely stupid that it's, you know, has to come to this, but I love YouTube, and I'm not ready to give it up yet. I want to keep making videos, and, you know, maybe I am overreacting. Hopefully I'm overreacting. Maybe it's not so bad after all, and maybe when we get to January we'll find out, oh hey, you know, we're staying afloat, it's okay, it's gonna be fine. I'm praying for that, honestly. I really hope that it's not as bad, and that, you know, all my favourite channels and my channel will stay afloat and will stay, you know, present on the platform. So here is my disclaimer. My videos and my channel are not meant for children. My target demographic is ages 13 and up, not ages 13 and under. Some of my stories and characters are not child friendly. I don't want any children watching my stories because they could get frightened. I know, I guess, have you seen Cling and Clang? Have you heard Kosten and Spy's backstories? I mean, my characters and my stories are not meant for children. Just to give you an example, Kling and Clang are meant to eat anybody who comes and trespasses on their property. Kosten is covered in scars because his father abused him. And in the book that I've written, the same characters you see on screen right now are in this book. In this book, there's a giant war going on where, I mean, some races and groups want to commit genocide. It is not children's content. But because my art style looks nice and friendly, I guess it could be interpreted by an AI as meant for children when it's absolutely not. I don't want children on my channel. I don't want anybody under 13 on my channel. Because when I decide to talk about my stories and characters, I might accidentally frighten them, and that would break my heart. I don't want to hurt anybody or scare anybody. That's not what I want to do, especially not when they're young children. Okay, now that I've made myself clear, I want to address, I guess, the two elephants in the room. The first one is that I am Dutch and this is an American law. Although, sadly, the answer to that is not that it passes me by, but that COPPA generally applies. So that because YouTube is still an American website. So anything that I do on here is, or I guess falls under this law, COPPA still applies. And the second thing is that I am not monetized, so technically YouTube should not be allowed to get any targeted ads on my videos. And that's all well and good, but I don't know whether YouTube collects data on my viewers or not. And you know, they probably do, so it's, I guess, foolish to assume that just because they don't have any advertisements on my videos that they are not gathering any data on my viewers. And if they happen to be under 13, then that would be in violation of COPPA, especially when my videos are in the not made for kids category. So, I guess all I can say for now is that I don't know what the future is going to bring. I don't know what YouTube is going to do, if they're going to do anything to my channel or not, if you know, if the FTC is going to come down very, very hard on channels or not, to make an example out of anybody. But all I can say now is that we just have to see where it goes, and to try your best to I guess protect yourself if you're a creator. Mark your videos as kid-friendly or not kid-friendly correctly in the best way you can. And I understand that's difficult because the terms are so, I guess, loosely interpretable. I don't know. It's very difficult to actually distinguish between what is children's content and what is not children's content. Anyway, the artwork you've seen me make on screen is, I guess, a snippet of my new thumbnails. I really, really love how these came out. Just have me and all the water elementals, and I was planning on making a different ending / end card and a different opening / intro thing, but that will be coming whenever I finish those two. But anyway, I really hope that you enjoyed watching this, or at least learned something from it, even though it's a very heavy, difficult topic to talk about. Anyway, I want to really thank you guys for watching and for listening to me and my concerns, and yeah, I guess please like the video and go check out those links in the description that I have for you to check out any more information on this topic. Thank you so much again for watching. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more art videos every single Friday, hopefully continuing in 2020. Have a great weekend, guys, and keep on sketching. Bye!